Hello. Welcome to the kammylicious podcast where we discuss all things film, fashion, fun, and all the other F words. Food, fairy tales. I don't know. I don't know another F word. I don't know another F word. Fungi jumping. But yeah. So um yeah, this is my podcast. I've been wanting to start it for so long. This is episode 1, obviously. And I'm glad I'm finally starting it. I've taken a couple podcasting classes um, in college or classes where I had to make a podcast, but I was a busy woman and I never had enough time to, or I never made enough time, let's say that, to sit down and start my own shit. So, this is my own shit. Let's just say that. A couple housekeeping things. This is very much still going to be a very one take wonder vibe. So if you're not familiar with the One Take Wonder podcast, it's very informal at times, very much so, going straight off the dome, and that's like the style that I like. It's not the style that I'm trained in, so um, we're gonna be learning. I'm more trained in like scripted news information, stuff like that, but that's okay. So the first topic that I want to get into is why Slow Horses is in 6 episode jail. And I mean, I get it, but it's like not everything needs to be a limited series, guys. Like I need more. Well, it's not a limited series, but like it feels like it because you're putting out 6 episodes a year. Last time I seen that episode, that show, I was still in college. Now I'm a teacher. I'm the teacher. The student has become the anyways. However, give me more. Like Euphoria. Let's go to Euphoria. This this the new season is coming out in 2026, which we're currently in. The last season I was watching in our freshman year college dorm with my bestie Sophia. And the season before that, I think I was in 11th grade. So, things are becoming less and less relevant. And I think there is going to be a time jump. But it's like, bro, at the end of the day, they're still like low-key in high school. And I don't really care, dare I say. And they canceled the sex life of college girls, if I'm not mistaken. I think they canceled it. So it's like, where's our college shows? Well, I'm out of college, but I'm still college aged. I'm 22. So it's like, where are college shows? Where are shows for early adults? Girls is a good example. I felt like girls, my complaint about girls is the same complaint that almost every person that looks like me is that there weren't enough black people in it. To which she said she didn't know the black experience or something like that. But it's like, bro, just put them in the background. I don't know. Like, you can have a black friend. I don't know. But it's just like well, I can't complain because I didn't watch I Love LA. And the reason why I didn't watch that is because I'm waiting. I think I got like a spoiler too. I don't know. I have really short-term memory. So like if I see a spoiler, I have to wait. Because I will forget it. I will. I just have to forget that I'm trying to forget it. So honestly, right now I don't even remember what I'm running from when it comes to I Love LA because I have a terrible memory. I've had 4 concussions. So maybe I'll start that tonight. Yeah, I don't know. Like I don't remember what I was running from with that one. I do know that Rachel Sennett is that girl. I do know that. Her and Iowa Debris in Bottoms very much so gave me everything I need to get from it. I've watched that movie maybe like 2-3 times and it hits every single time. It kind of reminds me of I feel like it's in the era of Do Revenge. Like I don't even know what it looks like. Like, it's very campy. A lot of people did not like Do Revenge, but that was one of the movies that got me into film. No shade. Like, I mean, there's a lot of movies that got me into liking movies, like as an adult, because I've always been glued to the screen. But the first movie that got me like interested in like writing about it, and honestly, the first person was like my college TA. He is that guy. I love him down. I cannot wait to see like what he does in the future, because I know he's gonna be that guy, and he honestly inspires me so much more than he knows. Like every day, like when I grow up, I want to be just like him, even though we're like 3 years apart. But yeah, so yeah, it was Do Revenge. I'm trying to think what else. Oh, Shiva Baby, Shiva Baby, Shiva Baby. That movie, good as fuck. The tension in that movie is just crazy. Like I get nauseous very easily, and I was nauseous watching that, because I'm just like, I'm scared. Like, I'm scared. Like, I really felt like it was my experience at a Shiva, and just all these things are happening at once, and it's just whiplash, 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 and it's crazy because like Rachel Sennett is that girl, and I cannot say it enough. Um, what's another? Oh, I'll say which a movie that got me into getting my movie pass, which I haven't used in a little second. I got it in my double feature of him in One Battle After Another. Um, you know, one of those movies was really good. The other one, it was a movie, and I'll say that it wasn't bad. However, I feel like if we're gonna dive as a member of the concussed community, the concussed community, if we're gonna dive into it, let's dive into it. Like, I just feel like it went more further in the occult direction. And also, I think it was only like an hour and 40 minutes. Like, y'all could have stretched that shit out a little bit more and fleshed it out. Because, like, the direction it went in, I was just kind of like, yes, but no. I did rate it higher the second time I saw it. I think like the first time I saw it, like 2.5 stars out of 5 on Letterboxd. But the second time I saw it was on Thanksgiving with my mom. I think I rated it a 4 because it was more interesting the second time. However, I feel like we could have gave him more. We didn't give it all we had. Tyreek Withers was amazing. Fine shit. Fine shit. That's all I gotta say. However, other than that, it was kind of, well, I think it was I don't I don't know my thoughts on him. Like, it's just it goes back and forth, because some days I'm like, no, but others I'm like, oh yeah. Cuz I think him was my second movie in my double feature. So to follow up with him after seeing One Battle After Another, a 3-hour fucking movie that makes you feel like it's 3 minutes because it's so god darn good, baby, there's no plane. Do not follow up with actually, fuck that. Don't do any double feature of One Battle After Another unless you're following it with fucking Sinners. Sorry guys, like, no. Don't do any double features with One Battle After Another, because other than Sinners, because otherwise you're going to be disappointed. Honestly, that's probably why I did not like him so much the first time I seen it, because you're following up One Battle After Another. Like, no. Like, no, like, take my chance. Like there's not going to be a conversation. Yeah, like, I honestly, I might go see it again in the re-release. I only seen it once, unfortunately. But it was because there was a period where like the movie cycle was like the movies were moving. Like, I was using my Regal Pass heavy. I haven't seen much that I wanted to see in a long time. Well, long time being like a month. Excuse me. But speaking of re-releases, I did go see the re-release of Highs to Lowest. I missed it in theaters the first time, but I saw the re-release with special what is it, like special feature double special bloopers, I don't know. And it was the girl, I think her name's Ayana. She, here, let me get it right. 1 second. Ayana Lee. She played Sula. That girl can sing her booty off. Like, she has a voice on her. Like, I'm sorry, but like, she, like, the girls need to be scared. Like, they better hope she chooses acting. And even if she does, it's over with. It's over with for y'all. Like, sorry. But yeah, so Highest to Lowest, the deleted scenes were like a music video for her song Highest to Lowest, and it was really good. So Highest to Lowest, I do think it was a bit cheesy at times, but I still rated it a 5 out of 5 because it was a tribute to Akira Kurosawa's crime thriller High and Low, and it inspired me to go back and watch the real thing. And you know, my Letterboxd ratings, they're not always 100% accurate, but they're what I feel in the moment, and I love that I could go look back at it and be like, what were you thinking? But Highest to Lowest, good as fuck. I was so glad I seen it. A$AP Rocky, he played that role. Young felon, yeah, really was giving young felon, and it was hilarious because why is that your name? But I loved it, and the fact that like it just showed the obsession with the celebrity and how it'll take you there. It'll take you through there. That was my double feature with Eternity. T. That was Eternity was very. I'm going through all the movies I watch, and it's not usually gonna be like this, but I do think it's important for the listeners to get to know my style and my, like, the movies I like a little bit more. But usually I will probably try to go in more laser focused on like a couple films, 1 film, 2 film, 3 film, blue film, whatever. But Eternity, like, that movie was made for me. Like, when I seen it, I was like, oh, like, it was literally like I saw the light. Because love, like, I haven't seen a good, like, we could classify it as a rom-com in a while. Like, it was really good. And it was, first of all, let's address the elephant in the room. Callum Turner? Yeah. And Elizabeth Olsen? Yeah. Divine Joy Randolph? T. Like, that blonde wig, it was giving me everything I needed. Like, everybody was just fine shit in that movie, and I was just like, hold on, guys, wait. But like, their costuming was so good to me. It was so good. I have to see who did it. Hold on. The costuming was so good to me. Like, first of all, I loved how they kept them in their younger bodies. Like, of course, that's easier for, like, I guess, casting purposes in general, but, like, I love that. And I love how you only get to choose one eternity forever. And it seems very unfair, but it's so interesting because life is unfair. Like, life is unfair. So it's like, why wouldn't death be unfair? Like, I don't know. Angus Strathy is the costume designer. Yeah. So Angus Strathy did their shit. Like, Angus Strathy did a good job. He ate that. I don't know. Like, I really loved how Callum Turner's character waited for 65 Luke waited for her for 65 fucking years. And that's realistic in the sense that if you're dying at like 23, you've only known so much love. So why not wait for her? And like the fact that it was so intense, and Joan wanted, she needed to explore that love, but then she realized, you know, everything that glitters ain't gold. Like, maybe me and Larry have had it out, but obviously you will in 60 years of marriage. Like, you're gonna have your fucking differences, and maybe Larry did manipulate her into marrying him, but after 60 years, it's like, does that matter? It does. It does matter. It does matter, guys. It does. But it doesn't. It didn't in the movie. That's all that matters. It did. It does matter, but it didn't in the movie. And that's all that matters. I'm gonna give y'all one more. Or, oh no, because I've watched some good shit this in January. So maybe not one more before I end it, but I'll give you a couple more. Let's talk about The Fucking Housemaid. First of all, Amanda Seyfried, those eyes, girl, those eyes. And she has a new movie coming out. I think it's called like the something of Ann Lee. Let me see. What is it called? What's it called? I don't know. Where is it? Hold on. I'm trying to find it. But while I find it, let's just talk about how they both played their role. And the twist, hello? I knew the husband was off, but like, I didn't think he was that off. Like, goddamn. He was, he wasn't right in the head, like, all the way. Like, at all. Oh, the Testament of Manly. I want to see this shit. But, yeah. Oh, it's a true story? Oh, period. Okay. I'm probably going to go see that. But it's not in Regal. It's only in AMC. Racism. No, I'm kidding. But, yeah. Like, they both played their roles amazingly. I was watching with my mom in the theater. We were gagged. Like, everybody was just like, what? And, like, and it's crazy because we spent the whole movie, or at least I think up until like the last 40 minutes, thinking that that Amanda's character was fucking crazy. Nina. We thought Nina was crazy as hell. Whole time it's Andrew. Andrew's fucking insane. But it's like, excuse me, it's just crazy because then you go back and see how Andrew's mom was so critical of Millie and Nina, and all the housewives were also very critical of Nina and Millie, and you just kind of see how like the upper class grooms you to be kind of a bitch. Like, can I say that? I feel like I could say that. Like, it kind of grooms you to be a bitch. And if you allow it to, you will turn into one like Andrew and his mother. Like telling people, like, oh, your roots aren't done. Like, your roots have to be done or else I'm going to crash the fuck out. And you're going to go in this room and you're going to pick out 100 strands with the little bead of your hair. I don't know. It's follicle. What the fuck? Like, sorry guys, but it's just like, I was like, what the fuck? And you're gonna put them in this envelope and I'm gonna count them, and until you get it right, you're not gonna see your fucking baby. And it's just like, wow. Like, I choose the bear. Yeah, that was crazy to me. It's just, The Housemaid was insanity, and I've heard it's a book series, but yeah, like, I couldn't believe that. And it's crazy that the room, like, Millie, like, it's funny because whenever they left her with Andrew, like, the daughter was like, we have to go back and get Millie, because she knows her dad, like, quote unquote dad, is fucked up. And like even Nina was like, yeah, fuck, we gotta go back to get Millie, even though she knew Millie could handle her own. And shout out to Millie for being like Superwoman. Like, that's that on that. Millie locked his ass in that fucking shed or attic, and she told him to rip his pretty little tooth out. And I was like, OMG. OMG. I wish there were more movies like that with black people in them. Point me to those, please. Um, and I watched Roofman for the second time, January. That movie, I'm sorry, like, I hate it. I hate it, guys. I'm such an empath, and not the type that's a bad person. But it's like, I'm really sympathizing with him. Like, and everybody else is too. Like, they're like, he was the nicest robber ever. And I don't think it helped that Channing Tatum played him, because it's like, yeah. But also, I didn't even realize it was Channing Tatum through like a little bit of the movie. But maybe that's just my bad, poor facial recognition. I don't know. But everybody's like, he was the best guy around. What murder? It's just crazy. Like, robbing people, McDonald's is not inherently right. However, Roofman, I don't know. It's just crazy. And I think it's less about excusing his behavior. It's more about the insanity, because you're on the run going to church, and not just going to church to repent for your sins. No, you're finding a girlfriend. You're buying cars and taking pictures and getting stepdaughters and shit. Like, what? But I love it. I love it. I love it. Like, Roofman is something that I feel like everybody should watch. It's like, it doesn't sound wholesome, but at the end it's kind of wholesome, because it's just like, wow, this is giving rom-com, but it's a true story. And I didn't figure that out till the end. I don't think they reveal that. They don't reveal it to the end. But it's just like, wow. Like, you really think that shit's cute until you find out that this nigga was really robbing people. Well, robbing McDonald's and like other Burger Kings and shit. But yeah. And the girlfriend says she didn't know. My mom says, because it happened in, I think, like 2002, 2004, early 2000s, where he escaped and stuff. And the girlfriend said she didn't know. And, you know, I was barely conscious around that time. But my mom says media wasn't really that widespread. So it's like a fair chance that she didn't know. The fact that he tried to escape more times, iconic. He's like, and then he said, oh, like, I don't plan to escape again. Like, you're so hilarious. Like, he's like, yeah, I'm not gonna do it again. It's giving Derrick Groves. He's like, I'm not gonna do it again, I promise. And then just, I know he's gonna escape again. He just hasn't devised his plan yet. It's not funny, but it is, because what? Yeah, that was really good. And speaking of crime, Fargo, I watched Fargo, and I've seen it before, but I think I wasn't really paying attention to it. Fargo is very good. I need to watch the series. That's all I'll say on that. The fact that the officer was pregnant, like, the fact that the officer was pregnant, and she was basically having to do everything by her fucking self. Like, literally having to do everything by her fucking self. And Margie, and you know, it's realistic, because of course, but I don't know. I really liked Fargo. I saw the shows more like anthology, so like AHS style, American Horror Story style, and you know, I F with that. I think I'll watch it. I have a lot of things on my wish list right now. Definitely Fargo. Definitely I Love LA. Movies I want to watch. Testament of Anne Lee. That's not like, I guess I wouldn't say it's much of a priority. I haven't seen Wicked 2. Yeah, I haven't seen Wicked 2. What else? There's other movies I want to watch, but I can't remember them right now. So I think it's a good time to end the episode. We're almost at 25 minutes. So yeah, thank you so much for listening to the first episode. We're gonna get on video soon. I have cameras with a Z. I have a lot of cameras. However, I was so lazy I did not feel like setting them up. So whenever I feel like setting them up, we will get a video component. But yes, thank you so much for listening. I really appreciate it. I'm literally a D1 yapper, but yeah, nice conversing one-sidedly with you. I hope you agree with my takes, and if you don't, we can meet up to fight. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, thank you for listening. Bye.